Let's get lucky. Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me today. Thank you to the sponsors and to everyone that put on this amazing event. It's been a pleasure getting to know everyone, and I'm excited to talk about the science of luck. And I know some of you, based on my conversations last night, are excited to hear about it. So today we're going to be diving into something that's fascinated humans for centuries: luck. Some say it's random, some say it's fate, and some even claim to create it. But what if I told you that luck is not just magic or coincidence, but something that we can understand and even harness? Luck. What if it's science, a formula, something that you can tap into? Well, today I'm going to show you how. Let's start with a simple question. How many of you believe in luck? Now, how many of you think luck is random, like winning the lottery? How many think it's random? All right, not as many as I thought there. Well, I want to take you on a journey today. And this journey is going to be about the science of luck. Because luck, as it turns out, is not just some mystical force or chance occurrence. It's something that we can influence. I'm going to show you how, and by the end of this talk, you'll see that you can actually create your own luck. Doesn't that sound amazing? I can't hear you. Does that sound amazing? Who wants to create their own luck? So we're going to explore the psychology, the behavior, and even the science behind why some people seem to be lucky while others feel like the universe has it out for them. And guess what? It's not magic. It's mindset. Let's begin by rewinding the clock to the 1990s when psychologist Dr. Richard Wiseman conducted a groundbreaking 10-year study on luck. He wanted to understand why some people believe they're lucky while others say they're not. What he discovered was mind-blowing. Lucky people weren't just luckier. They actually had a different perspective. They believed that they were going to find luck, and that is what changed their behavior. Dr. Richard Wiseman's research revealed that lucky people tend to be more open to new experiences. He said that their intuition and their drive to notice opportunities is something that allowed them to catch these opportunities that others missed. Essentially, they create environments where luck can thrive. So imagine this. Two people walk into a coffee shop. One sits quietly, scrolling on her phone, sipping her coffee, while the other strikes a conversation with the stranger next to her. That stranger just so happens to be the CEO of a major company. And by the end of that conversation, an unexpected job offer is on the table. The difference? One was open to opportunity, while the other wasn't. So how many of you, I want you to really think about this, how many of you have ever turned a seemingly random conversation into something that has changed your life? Yeah, I see some hands going up. That's great. A new friendship, right? A new relationship, a new job. You see, opportunities are all around us, and it's up to us to be open to them. So here's the thing. Luck just isn't about being at the right place at the right time. It's about what you do when you get there. A lot of us think that luck is something passive, like we said before, like winning the lottery. But real luck, it's more like being prepared for the opportunity when it comes knocking. And so what's the science of luck? Luck equals preparation plus opportunity plus action. And so preparation is all about doing the groundwork, right? It's about learning the skills. It's about making the connections and staying ready. And opportunity is that moment that presents itself. But the secret sauce is that last step there. It's action. You have to seize the opportunity when it shows up. In fact, research shows that 80% of people miss opportunities because they don't take action when they appear. Preparation is the foundation of creating luck. It's everything. It's about setting the stage. It's about setting yourself up for these opportunities when they appear because they're all around us. It means putting in that effort, building the skills, coming to events like this, meeting new people. Essentially, preparation is all about doing that initial groundwork so that when that opportunity arises, you're not scrambling. You're ready. And doing things like this today is a perfect example of getting prepared for those opportunities. Think about an Olympic athlete, right? They prepare and train sometimes for years for just a single moment. That's preparation. They can't control when the moment comes. They can't control whether the competitor next to them is faster or more prepared. All they can do is make sure that they are ready to meet that opportunity head on. And so when I think about my own career and I think about how I prepared in mortgage banking and got to a place where I was prepared for opportunity, I recall when the opportunity I really wanted first arose in my career. And it was that first chance, that unexpected job opportunity, which led me on the path of leadership in the mortgage industry. And taking that chance, it's not always easy, right? Someone else might be more prepared. Someone else may be more qualified. But it's important that I've done all I can, as I know many of you have, to get myself prepared that when that opportunity comes, I'm confident enough in myself, my abilities, and my willingness to try to take action. Because opportunity, when preparation and opportunity meet, it creates that possibility. Again, it's that job offer. It's the chance meeting at a networking event. It's the sudden opening of a market for a product that you recently developed. But here's the catch. Opportunity does not come with flashing neon signs, right? It's often very quiet. It's subtle. And only the people that are actively seeking it will find it. And it starts with having the right mindset. So all of you today that were prepared for years in your line of business and what you've done, you're here now. And the opportunity is all around you. But if you don't have the mindset, if you're not expecting it, you may not see it. And so here's a real life example. Yeah, right slide. Thank you, Danielle. A real life example here of the former CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz. Howard Schultz, does anyone drink Starbucks? Okay. Well, it's amazing. Everyone had a cup probably today. Yeah, there you go. She's got one back there. So Howard walked into an espresso bar in Italy. And when he was in there, he said, you know what? America doesn't have a coffee culture like they do in Italy. And he saw the opportunity, right? That many people wouldn't see. Like if I was there, I would have been like, America runs on Dunkin', we don't need that. But he saw this opportunity and he said to himself, I'm going to go and create one of the biggest coffee cultures in the world. And he went out and that's what he did. And I love this quote that we have here. And when you think about the takeaway here, right? It's that opportunity doesn't always look like a golden ticket, right? It's very subtle. It's sometimes disguised as small chances and random conversations. You have to stay vigilant and you have to stay open-minded in order to spot them. But most importantly, we come to the part that means the most, and that's taking action. Preparation and opportunity alone will not create luck. You need to act on those opportunities. You need to take that leap. Research shows, as we said before, that 80% of people miss opportunities because they don't take action. They hesitate. They think they might fail. And so when that moment presents itself, they don't move forward. But the reality is, the sad truth is that luck, it doesn't wait. It's a window, and it can open quickly and close even quicker. And so whether it's sending that follow-up email or saying yes to that chance encounter or investing in that new idea, you have to be willing to take that step. Even if it's risky, even if it's outside of your comfort zone. And when I think about being here today, there may be someone in this room that you want to go say hi to. There may be someone in this room that you meet. And what I ask you to do is to take action and to go over and introduce yourself and say hi to them and to follow up with someone after, to make that phone call, to send that email, to set up that lunch. Because without action, luck will not be in the equation. And so think about someone like Oprah Winfrey as an example. I think a powerful woman, someone that's became a mogul, right? Early in her career, she didn't just sit and wait for the perfect opportunity to come her way. When those small opportunities appeared, she jumped on them, whether it was the guest spotlight on a TV show or a new job offer. She seized it. She took action. And obviously that consistent action that she took led her to rise to one of the most successful media moguls in history. If she hesitated, if she stayed complacent, she might have never become the powerhouse she is today. The powerhouse that we can all become. And so the difference between people who create their own luck and those who often don't comes down to one thing, and that's taking initiative. When the opportunity presents itself, lucky people don't fear or hesitate to get started. They may not know the exact outcome, but they know without action, they'll remain stuck in place. And so let's revise our equation. Because sometimes you send that follow-up email or you make that follow-up call or you apply for that job you always wanted and it doesn't work out. You've done everything you can. You've prepared. You've put yourself in this place where you have the right mindset. You see the opportunity and then you take action and you fail. And you don't get lucky, right? See, this formula, not only does it need to be repeated over and over and over again, you also need to make sure that your action is bold. And we'll use some examples today to show that, but maybe just one follow-up call isn't going to get you there. Maybe it's going to take 2. Maybe it will take 5. I have a recent example. I recently met with Ryan Serhant in Manhattan and had an incredible meeting with him. And after that meeting, we had this big action plan for follow-up steps. And I think I'm on like my 12th follow-up call email before I got that first meeting, that second meeting. And he's never going to stop hearing from me at this point. He's stuck with me. So, look, in the world of sales, many of you are in sales. We're all in sales, right? We're all selling ourselves and the companies we work for, the brands, and we see all of our amazing sponsors here today. We all have something to sell, right? And most of the time, top performers in sales are often the ones who are most relentless, right? They take calculated risks. They aren't afraid to face rejection. And they create opportunities through their proactive behavior. And so the bold action is really what turns that mere possibility into a success story. Imagine you're prepared and the opportunity's right in front of you, but you hesitate. You don't make that call. You don't apply for that promotion. You don't take that leap into that new venture. In those moments, you're letting luck slip through your fingers. But let's talk about people, right? Because we're here today to meet people, right? How many of you are here to meet people today? All right, good. Luck's not a solo sport, right? Research shows that lucky people tend to have broader and more diverse social networks. It makes sense, right? The more people you know, the more potential doors you can open. Lucky people make sure to interact with a variety of individuals, which increases their odds of finding unexpected opportunities. Isn't that amazing? So being here today, just the fact that you're here today and that you continue to put yourself in these environments where you're meeting people, you're creating this opportunity in your life to start to create more luck. And so let's make this personal for a second. I want you guys to think about who's someone in your network that has helped you discover an opportunity. Maybe it's a mentor, a friend, or even a stranger that you met at a conference. What was it that made that moment special? Now I want you to think about how you can expand your network even further. Who's someone that you can reach out to this week to create new opportunities? One of the biggest myths about luck is that lucky people don't experience failure. But here's the reality. They absolutely do. How many of you have experienced failure before? Right? Some more than others, but we're all here today, right? We're still moving forward. The difference for those of us that continue to move forward is that we don't let failure define us. Lucky people don't let failure define them. They see them as opportunities to grow. Think about Thomas Edison, right? I love this quote. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways not to do something. I think we've all figured that out some way, shape, or form. But he's a perfect example of someone who transformed failure into success. Lucky people don't dwell on setbacks, right? They turn them into stepping stones. How we respond to failure is one of the most important factors in our success, in our long-term success. Here's another great example, J.K. Rowling. Did anyone know J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers? Yeah, it's incredible. Before Harry Potter became a book. And I think all of us have heard of Harry Potter. Our kids have watched it. We've read the book. She could have given up, right? She could have just taken action. Maybe she just went to 2 publishers. And then she said, you know what? Nobody likes this book. That's it. But instead, she believed in her work. Her persistence, her bold action is what led to one of the most successful book series in history. Was that luck? Maybe. But it was also her refusal to let failure stop her. And so here's the big takeaway. Luck is a skill. It's something that you can cultivate. By adopting a growth mindset, by expanding your social connections, and turning failures into learning experiences, you're stacking the deck in your favor, and you're creating conditions where luck can thrive. And so take a moment and ask yourself, what can you do today to be luckier tomorrow? Is there someone that you need to call? Is there a risk you need to take? Or is there a skill you need to develop? And so I'll leave you with this before we do our next exercise, and then we'll wrap up. Imagine a clock, its hands moving steadily, each tick a reminder of the moments slipping away. Life, in essence, is a collection of these fleeting moments. We often hear that life is short, but do we truly grasp the weight of those words? The average human lifespan's around 28,000 days. It sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But consider this. How many of those days have already passed? How many were spent waiting for the right moment
the perfect opportunity, or the courage to take a leap. Each day is a blank canvas, a chance to paint your story with bold strokes of action and vibrant colors of experience. Yet too often, we hesitate. We let fear, doubt, and the comfort of routine hold us back. We wait for tomorrow, a day that is never guaranteed. Life is not a rehearsal. There are no second takes, no rewinds. The time to take action is now. Seize the opportunities that come your way, and if they don't, create them. Forge your own path, and don't be afraid to stumble. Every step, every misstep is a part of your journey. Remember, luck is not a matter of chance. It's the result of preparation meeting opportunity. Be ready, be bold, be relentless in your pursuit of what makes your soul on fire. The world is vast, and the possibilities are endless, but they require you to take that first step. So as you listen to this, ask yourself, what will you do with the days that you have left? Will you let them slip by, or will you fill them with purpose, passion, and action? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Life is short. Don't wait. Make your move, create your own luck, and live each day as if it were your last.
What do you guys think? Now, before we wrap up, I just want to make this practical for everyone. And I want you to grab a piece of paper or your phone or anything that you can use to write this down. Hopefully, I still write on paper, believe it or not. I don't know how many of you do. What's one new connection that you want to make? And think about who that person is. Or maybe there's someone you met today. Maybe there's someone you met a long time ago. And you need to pick up the phone and say, hey, I know it's been a while. I just wanted to reach out. And Justin, that's what I did with you, right? I really enjoyed our conversation. I really enjoyed getting to know you. I've heard so much about you. I would love to talk, to connect. The second thing here is, what's one opportunity in your life that you've been hesitating to take? Write that opportunity down. Is it something that you've been dreaming about? Is it an idea that you've had? Is it a new business that you want to start? We all have such great ideas. And they say writing it down, right, helps you make it come to fruition. So I hope this will help. And the last one here is, what's one way that you can reframe failure in your life? We've all failed. I saw a lot of hands go up. And we're going to decide today that we're not going to let failure define us. That we're going to use failure as a stepping stone in our lives to help us get better and to help us become luckier. So think about what that is in your life, and let's reframe that today. And as we wrap up, I want you all to remember this. Luck isn't just something that happens to you. It's something that you can cultivate, create, and control. By shifting your mindset, building your network, and turning setbacks into opportunities, you have the power to create your own luck. And so I'll leave you with one final thought. What if the difference between your current life and the life that you want is just a matter of creating the right conditions for luck? What will you do to make that happen? Thank you.